After a couple of weeks in Europe where we were with family offices, institutional investors all around Europe from Helsinki, Zurich, Berlin, we are back here in Washington, D.C. and I'm so excited that we were able to bring together some of the most influential, the most powerful women and capital allocators, investors that are fueling women-led innovation.
This evening, Vital Voices really wanted to provide a space for, a situation where people could have many different conversations and engage with other women in their fields and different fields.
We are living through an incredible revolution, the great transfer of wealth revolution. Over the next 2 decades, women will be inheriting over $80 trillion. That's trillion with a T. And then the question becomes, what will they do with all this wealth?
Longevity is an element of this that we haven't really explored. Now, in some ways, that provides greater runway for education and financial literacy, which we talked about earlier. But there are implications of not actually receiving the wealth as early as one might expect. So maybe it's more protracted. And that's an entire, it's another chapter to this same issue.
Maybe it's not very intuitive, but actually I think a lot of the families in Asia have a lot of powerful women in those families. And I think there's a real opportunity. And I think the older generation is starting to recognize that among the younger generation, the women are as capable as the men. And so I think you're going to see a lot more participation, especially in this generation, especially in Asia.
One of the reasons that we created a Emerging Managers Fund is understanding that there's talent from all walks of life and talent coming from different genders, different race and ethnicity. So when we can invest in emerging managers who hasn't had a previous track record to be able to open up the access to capital, we're going to be able to open up the innovation, and we'll be able to open up job creation, and that is a method of creating a bigger pie for everybody.